How MrBeast spends his billions. In an era where luxury often means private jets, golden yachts, and billion-dollar villas, there stands one man who redefined what it means to be rich. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, isn't your average millionaire or celebrity. He doesn't just buy supercars for himself or build mansions on remote islands. He builds dreams for others. His wealth isn't displayed through extravagance. It's channeled into changing lives, pushing human generosity to its limits, and creating an empire that blends entertainment, business, and philanthropy. Let's dive into the extraordinary world of MrBeast, the man who turned YouTube clicks into billions, and billions into something far more valuable than gold: impact. 1. The rise of a billion-dollar YouTuber. Back in 2012, Jimmy Donaldson was just a teenager from North Carolina, obsessed with YouTube algorithms and video ideas that no one cared about yet. While others were chasing fame, he was dissecting every pixel of the platform. For years, his videos got a few hundred views, but he didn't quit. His big break came with a simple, crazy idea: counting to 100,000 on camera. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't clickbait, but it was absurdly original. That video went viral and became the foundation of something massive. He discovered a formula that combined curiosity, human challenge, and generosity. From giving away $10,000 to strangers to tipping pizza delivery guys with cars, his content evolved into something that felt like a social revolution. Today, that revolution has turned into a billion-dollar empire. 2. His business empire. Behind the scenes, MrBeast isn't just a YouTuber. He's a businessman with one of the most diverse portfolios in digital entertainment. His main YouTube channel alone pulls in over $100 million a year, but that's just the surface. He launched Beast Burgers, a virtual fast food chain operating through ghost kitchens in over 1,000 locations across the world. When it dropped in 2020, it broke delivery app records and sold over 1 million burgers in its first months. Then came Feastables, his chocolate brand built around simple, high-quality ingredients and a community-driven marketing strategy that crushed traditional brands. Within a year, Feastables hit stores across the US and even reached global shelves. Each of his companies shares a theme: accessibility, quality, and the promise that every purchase helps fund something greater. His empire isn't designed to extract money from fans. It's built to circulate wealth back into creative projects, charity missions, and new business experiments that challenge traditional capitalism. 3. Spending with purpose. Most billionaires collect. MrBeast distributes. He doesn't live in golden mansions or fly a fleet of jets. Instead, his spending is strategic, and every dollar feels like an investment in legacy. He reportedly spends millions of dollars per video, some costing up to $3 million just to produce. From giving away private islands to recreating Squid Game with real players and real prizes, every production is a cinematic event. But what's unique is that he's not showing off. He's showing possibility. MrBeast reinvests almost all his profits back into his videos. It's a self-sustaining cycle. The bigger the video, the more views, the more ad revenue, and the more lives he can change. While others flaunt their net worth through possessions, Jimmy measures his wealth through impact. When he built 100 wells in Africa, providing clean water to entire villages, it wasn't a PR stunt. It was filmed for awareness, not applause. 4. The philanthropy revolution. MrBeast's greatest creation isn't a YouTube channel, it's a movement. His project Beast Philanthropy is one of the most transparent charitable organizations on social media. Every donation, every dollar earned is publicly used to feed families, rebuild homes, and bring hope to people in need. He's also behind some of the largest YouTube charity campaigns in history, like Team Trees and Team Seas, which raised over $70 million combined to plant trees and clean oceans worldwide. His goal isn't just charity, it's sustainability. He wants giving to go viral. His approach has inspired countless creators to shift from "how much can I earn" to "how much can I give back?" That's where MrBeast stands apart. His generosity doesn't just help people in the moment, it sets a new standard for digital influence, one that merges kindness with capitalism. 5. Cars, homes, and the simplicity behind the fame. When you think of billionaires, you imagine fleets of luxury cars. But MrBeast's garage is surprisingly modest. Yes, he owns some high-end vehicles like a Tesla Model 3, a Lamborghini Huracan, and a few custom cars gifted by sponsors, but he's not driven by status symbols. He once admitted he doesn't really care about luxury, he cares about creation. Even his home, while upgraded in recent years, isn't a palace. He reportedly bought modest properties for his production team, so they could live and work comfortably near his studio. His real mansion is his YouTube studio, a massive production space equipped with state-of-the-art equipment, designed to host the grand challenges that now define his brand. Where traditional billionaires invest in comfort, Mr. Beast invests in chaos, the kind that turns into record-breaking videos. 6. The global impact and cultural shift. In a world where influencers chase fame for vanity, Mr. Beast uses fame for velocity. His influence is reshaping how young people see wealth. He's showing that money, when used right, can be one of the most creative tools on earth. He's been called the Willy Wonka of YouTube, but that's not entirely accurate. Willy Wonka created fantasy. Mr. Beast creates reality, a world where generosity is entertainment, where kindness is content. His videos reach every corner of the world, and in many developing countries, he's become a symbol of hope. In places where people don't trust traditional systems, they trust creators like him, because he's not just talking, he's doing. Mr. Beast is teaching the next generation that wealth without empathy is empty. His content has turned giving into a cultural currency, one that feels more valuable than views or followers. 7. The business genius behind the smile. Many people mistake his kindness for simplicity, but Mr. Beast is one of the sharpest business minds in modern media. He's mastered vertical integration, owning his content, his distribution, his products, and his audience relationship. He doesn't rely on Hollywood, networks, or sponsors. He built his own system where every video, brand, and product feeds the next. His companies are connected through storytelling. A burger leads to a video leads to a donation leads to loyalty, and loyalty builds an empire. He's also pioneering the creator economy model, where content creators can become full-scale business owners without ever stepping foot in corporate offices. He's proving that influence is the new infrastructure. 8. His vision for the future. Mr. Beast isn't slowing down. He's reportedly working on building Beast Studios, an even larger production facility, to take his content global. His dream? To create his own version of Netflix, a platform where creators can produce massive-scale shows without relying on traditional entertainment giants. He's also expanding his reach internationally, launching new channels in different languages, each pulling in hundreds of millions of views. The global Mr. Beast brand is now watched more than some television networks, but behind all of it, he remains the same humble kid from North Carolina, obsessed with one thing: making the next video better than the last. 9. What makes Mr. Beast truly different? Mr. Beast's story is proof that wealth doesn't have to corrupt, that being rich doesn't have to mean being detached. He's living proof that business and humanity can coexist beautifully. Most billionaires are admired from a distance. Mr. Beast feels like one of us, a regular guy who just never stopped giving. That's why his fans aren't just viewers, they're participants in his journey. They don't just watch his videos, they become part of his mission. He has built something rare in today's world: trust. 10. The legacy of generosity. As of 2025, Mr. Beast's influence is no longer just about YouTube views or merchandise sales. It's about the ripple effect he's created. Schools, charities, and small creators are modeling their own missions around his style of giving. He's changing the conversation around what it means to make it. For him, success isn't a private island or an exclusive club. It's the ability to make someone else's life better. His story reminds us that maybe, just maybe, the real luxury in life isn't what we keep, but what we give. In a world obsessed with wealth and power, Mr. Beast quietly built something richer: purpose. He didn't just redefine YouTube, he redefined success itself. From the small town of Greenville to a global stage watched by billions, his journey isn't about fame. It's about faith in people, in ideas, and in the belief that even one act of kindness can change everything. Mr. Beast may drive fast cars, build massive sets, and run million-dollar companies, but his true empire is built on compassion, because while others spend their billions to look powerful, he spends his to make the world feel powerful. That's not just influence, that's immortality.